other point of view, the whole canteen was filled with her students. Yan walked with her friend and sat on the one table. Yan and her friend Yao both started to eat the lunch. Yan ate cluelessly, her whole attention was on the food. Meanwhile, someone's eyes was on her, noticing her every action. The way she giggled with her friend, the way her eyes wide open when her friend whispered something to her. The person was none other than Jungkook, the cold heartthrob of university. Jungkook, where are you lost? Jungkook looked away and his cold drink. Jungkook muttering nothing. Taehyung looked at his other friends. They all secretly peeked towards Yan and then at Jungkook, who is glancing at her, pretending to look at other direction. After some time later, Jungkook stood up while his friends were still eating their lunch. Where are you going, Jungkook? He asked him. I am going in the class. I to make some notes. Saying this, he hurriedly went away, leaving his friends confused. But then they all looked at where Ryan was sitting. But that table was empty, means she is gone in the class. So did you all understand what's going on in the Jungkook head? They all thumbs up in response. But now what we shall do? Rami make and answers Jisoo. I knew what we have to do. First find out what's going in the yarn heart. Then we will proceed the plan which I already made. But it should not anyone okay? Rami nodded, Smig at Jimin, who Smig back. The hallway was filled with a chatter and laughter as the students rushed to their classes. Vian clutched her books tightly to her steps quick and nervous. She was already late, her glasses slipping down her nose and her messy ponytail bouncing as she hurried. Just as she turned the corner, she bumped straight into someone. Her books fell to the floor with a loud thud. Sorry, she stammered, bowing quickly, her voice small and shy. The person she bumped into did not speak for a moment. Ryan slowly looked up, only to see Jeon Jungkook, the cold heartthrob of the college. His sharp eyes met hers. He was wearing his usual black jacket, earphones hanging around his neck, and that unreadable expression that made every girl's heart race. It's okay, he said finally, voice calm and Ryan her nervously and down to pick up her fallen books. Jungkook bent down too, helping her. Their hands brushed. His fingers accidentally wrapped around hers for a second. Time froze. Vian's heart skipped a beat. Her cheeks turned red as she immediately pulled her hand back, clutching her books tightly. Without saying another word, she stood up and ran down the hallway, almost tripping over her own feet. Jungkook watched her go, a small chuckle escaping his cutie. He mumbled under his, shaking his head slightly before heading towards the washroom. But what neither of them noticed was that four pair of eyes were watching everything from behind a pillar. Jimin Smith, well, our called Jungkook just call someone cutie. Taehyung crossed his arms while grinning and said, Did not think I'd live to see this day. Rami giggled softly while whispering, Yan looks so innocent. Maybe she is his type. Jisoo teasing. Looked like Mr. Hathrow finally found someone who made him blush. Jisoo said who was leaning against the wall. They all share knowing mix. Professor was teaching in the classroom. Whole class was a focus, including a Jungkook and Ryan. But Jungkook was glancing at Ryan after every few minutes, while Ryan did the same. But when he was looking at the board, the whole thing noticed by Jungkook's friends. After the lecture ended, Rami gets up and sat beside the Ryan bench. Ryan, I forget to note some points. Can you give me your book? Okay, but give me back soon. Rami nodded and went back to her seat. Ryan's eyes again went to Jungkook, and this time he was also looking at her. Ryan immediately started to look down at her books, embarrassed. Meanwhile, Jungkook's heartbeat faster started to beat as she just cocked him, staring at her. Ryan walked beside her best friend Yao, clutching her lunch tray. They finally spotted an empty table near the window. Let's sit there before someone else take it. Yao said quickly, pulling Ryan's hand. Yeah, I'm starving. Yan nodded, softly smiling. Just as they were about to sit, a cheerful voice called from behind. Rami, hey, you two, come sit with us. They turned around to see her standing there, a bright smile lightening up her face. She was waving toward the table where Jimin, Taehyung, Jisoo, and an empty chair, obviously saved for someone. Jungkook. Ryan blinked. It's okay, we can sit here. Rami shook her head playfully. Please join us. I wanted to say you thank you for giving me notes. No, that's not big thing. Classmates should help each other. Right, we are classmates. We are friends also. So let's lunch together. Ryan, let's go. If she is insisting so much. Okay. Rami smiled and thus Yao and Ryan went to sit with them. Hey, Ryan, I'm Taehyung. Taehyung flashes boxy smile. I'm Jimin. Ryan smile and nod. I'm Jisoo. Nice to meet with you. Ryan smile. Nice to meet with you all. What is your name, beautiful? Jimin asked to Yao. Yao rolling eyes. Cheng Yao. She said and started to eat while other laughed. As this is the first time a girl rolled her eyes on a Park Jimin. Just then Jungkook came, and his eyes fell on Yan. They both briefly made eye contact before Ryan broke it. You come late, Cook, Jungkook said beside Taehyung. Some urgent work came up, that's why. Taehyung nodded. They all lunched together, chatting with each other. Yan found herself comfortable around them, while Jimin was with Yao, and Jungkook ate peacefully his food, but his eyes did not left Yan. Vayan is a new transfer girl in this college. It's been a 3 months since Vayan come in this college. Jungkook is a cold person, but every girl is a crazy behind him, though he did not care about them. But since the time he saw Vayan, he cannot look away from her. While Vayan also like him, but she heard he rejected many girls, so she afraid to confess him. In the present day, Vayan and Jungkook friends became a good friends of Yan. Yan and Yao both are now started to hang out together. What? Jungkook, Jimin said shockingly, like he did not know anything. Okay, now what we shall do, Yan? Ryan said quietly, I want to confess him, but I am afraid. Ryan innocently said, not knowing that in front of her that four are standing. Yao pat Yan back, assuring her, don't worry, Ryan, just do what I am saying, and he will accept you. What? Rami said beside Vayan and whispered in her ear. Vayan shocked. No, I cannot do that. It's so embarrassing. Don't worry, Vayan. Nothing will go wrong. Just do it. But still, how I can? Vayan cut off by Jisoo. Just trust on us, Vayan. We wanted the best for you. Vayan sighed and nodded. Rami smiled. Okay, let's go. We will drop you to his home. Vayan just nodded. Jungkook opened the door and there stood Vayan. Good evening. Jungkook nodded and let her come inside. Did I disturb you? Jungkook immediately shook his head. No, he did not. Wait a minute. Let me bring a juice for you. Before Vayan could Danny, he already went inside the kitchen. After a few minutes, Jungkook come back. Orange juice? I heard your favorite is orange juice. Vayan nodded and take a. For a moment, silence filled the space. Only the sound of her uneven between them. Then she turned to him and said in a trembling voice, Jungkook. His entire went still. What? Her eyes lifted to meet his. I want it to be you. For a moment, Jungkook thought he misheard her. The words, him, he is tightening. He stepped closer, searching her face. Yan Do you even realize what you are saying? She nodded. I'm serious, she said, though her hands were shaking. Jungkook's jaw clenched. He could feel his heartbeat racing, emotion all mixed inside shock, happiness, confusion, and fear. He wanted her. God, he wanted her, but not like this. Ryan, do you don't need to say things like that suddenly. You don't know what it means, he said softly. I do. I don't have experience, but I trust you, she whispered, tears filling her eyes. He quickly shook his head, stepping forward and holding her by the shoulders. No, don't say that, Ryan. You don't understand. I want you, but not this way. Not because you are confused or scared. Not like this. Then what if it's too late? Ryan trembled as she whispered. What? He asked, frowning. Ryan took her voice small. I'm going to marry someone else. The world stopped moving. Jungkook just stared at her, disbelief written across his face. You are what? She lowered her gaze, tears sliding down her cheeks. My parents already fixed it. I came to tell you before it happens. Jungkook's hand dropped from her shoulders. He is as if something sharp was inside. He took a step back. He is shaky. He could not believe it. The girl he secretly fell for, the one who made him smile without trying, was about to someone else. You are not lying, he asked quietly, his voice breaking a little. No, it's true. Waya nodded her head. Jungkook eyes softened with her. He stepped closer again, his hand trembling as he cupped her cheek. How can I let someone else have you? He whispered. Her eyes widened when he leaned in, his forehead resting against hers. I wanted to protect you, not lose you, he said, his voice low and full of. Before she could speak, Jungkook pulled her into a soft, full of his emotion pour through every between them. He lifted her gently in his arms, their heart beating fast against each other. He carried her to the world outside fading into silence before anything more. He whispered against her, voice trembling with honesty. Jungkook was reading the book sitting in his garden when Ryan come. Jungkook looked up from the book and his eyes lifted up. He got up and went towards her and engulfed her in his embrace. You did not tell me you are coming. He broke the hug and her with her. Ryan giggling. I was but Jungkook eyes furrowed in confusion when he looked at Ryan said pouty face. Any problem? Ryan nodded quietly and Jungkook gestured her to speak. I am a huge smile appeared on Jungkook's face. I'm so you want of course I want everything with you and now we can that your parents fix with another man. Ryan froze as she remembered the marriage thing. Cook, I lied to you about marriage. My parents did not fix my marriage. Jungkook shocked. But you said me. Ryan sighed. It was a lie by your friends. Tell me everything. When I told them I like you, they told me to lie about marriage and then you will not reject me when I will confess my feelings to you. Why you told that about your you simply told me everything. I'm afraid fiction, Jungkook sighed. I could never reject you. I'm sorry. Don't say sorry, but promise me you will never lie again to me. Jungkook, her forehead. Jungkook muttering, this is why that idiots nowadays are not coming to college. Ryan giggling, but they just wanted me and you together. Whatever, I will deal with them later on. I feel like you made me intentionally, right? Jungkook, me, you are thinking right. How could I let you go? But now what I will do, I am Let's get married and then I will take care of you. Really? Jungkook not smiling. She hugged him tightly. Jungkook softly.